Alright.
Squaresoft.
First, I need to apologize for last time. It's having to quit so suddenly. Things come up. Not really anything I can do about it. I can't say it won't happen again. It's just not, should not be common. Shouldn't be. Also, I had fully intended to show all of the dungeons, the character dungeons on stream and all of that. But once I started doing my grind off stream, it became very apparent that was going to be horrible to do. I would have had to have left the key dungeon where I was, build up the other characters, because I'm going to need them for their dungeons. And the grind was just awful. It was awful. I kept running into fights I just couldn't win. There was nothing I could do. And apparently if you run away too much, you just get into a boss fight, which I actually ended up winning. What ended up helping, I ended up clearing all the characters' dungeons. You didn't really miss anything. It was treasure in them, and then their ultimate weapons. The only one that did not have treasure in it was Obero's, the key dungeon that I was in. It had special keys for that dungeon and his weapon, and that was it. Like, almost every other dungeon, besides cubes, I think, had treasure in it. And the armor I got really helped. More than the levels, I think. You also noticed I no longer have Masaru, which might be a mistake. Well, first, Akira's ultimate skill, the Holy Image, is actually super weak. I'm getting now why the guide said that he is one of the weakest characters. He was fine when he was on his own. And then the more characters I got, the less he did to anything. But he has also been the only character that's been able to kill the robots that the guide mentioned with any consistency. So the Holy Image hits a wide area vertically. It does very little damage, and it has a chance to petrify. The only enemy I have had that work on was that stupid snake enemy that I just couldn't kill before. Just one-shot it. And then I didn't save after doing that, and then the next battle wiped. And I don't remember what I got from it. It was not... I think it was an instant level for everybody, so I have no idea why I didn't save. And... it dropped something. Some kind of accessory, maybe. Cube, one of the bosses, I actually went back into his dungeon, and in that room with the red floor that messes with your controls, there's a boss. It wasn't too hard, but it has a chance to drop robot accessories, and it dropped this one. And I equipped it to him, because it's not very good, and it's extra vitality for him. And he gets nothing, because he doesn't level up. But he got... I think it was only to multi-counter in his chapter. So everything past that is new. And they have no idea what kind of skills to give a gun character. Because they got single, double, hollow point, piercing to start with. And then a counter. And then you learn triple and quad back to back. And they're just slightly better versions of his regular shot. Like, why would you use single or double or triple when you have quad? And then there's Shot Storm and Neil Shot Storm. So again, they had no idea what to do there. And all of his skills, except for his final one, is instant. And these three are AoE. Shot Storm and Neil Shot Storm hit just a small area, and Hurricane Shot hits a big area. And the problem with that is it seems to reduce damage based on the number of enemies it hits. So it's better to hit a single enemy with them. And he's actually been super useful since getting Hurricane Shot. Then what is it? Obero. I think I got up to Shadow Mirror on stream, and then Bronze Leaf is his final. It's a long range, and it's AoE, and it also has a charge up timer. It's also really strong. So go to equipment. Yeah, so I had mentioned this in the previous stream. Like, because in Akira's chapter, if you run away, which is teleport for him, if you do it enough, well, no, if you do it in his chapter, he can randomly appear, mostly in his house. It's not really his house. I don't really know what that is, like an orphanage or something. But you'll randomly appear in places there, and you can appear in other places. I was wondering what that would happen in this, if there was anything like that in this chapter, and there is. That is how you get to his dungeon. If you don't pick him as a character, I think just having him in the party will replace everyone's escape with teleport. I think I noticed that last time too, that everyone's escape was replaced with teleport. But if he's dead, it goes back to being flee or run or whatever. So, yeah, I just randomly ended up there. Unfortunately, there were some story bits there that I can't show you, so I'm gonna try to remember everything. Let's see, the guide might actually give. There's points in the guide where it actually gives dialogue in sections, so I'll see if it has that. And it doesn't. Okay. It's about Orsted. So it took me a while to figure out. You run around this dungeon and there's these pits with flames in them, and if you interacted with them, a person appears there, and they just don't say anything. And it took me to like the 5th one to remember he can read minds. So there's a bunch of soldiers. They all have something generic. I can't remember what the king says. I don't think it was super important. There was also Strongbow, and he blames himself for what happened to Orsted, and rightfully so. It is entirely his fault. And once you get to the end and you pick up his item, there's no other way in or out. I don't even know if I can go back there if I teleported away enough. But after you pick up the item, the princess appears. I don't remember exactly what she said, but she basically, like, she also blames herself and felt bad for Orsted. That's. I mean, there's a little bit of story there, but it's not a whole lot. I don't think anything else is new other than the aerial glove there. I got 3 pieces of the aerial armor. You could see it. If I took it off, it would greatly reduce his defense. It wasn't particularly the aerial stuff, but it was a lot of other equipment that made this chapter a whole lot better. And him having Tycho's panties helps, because they provide sleep immunity. I actually did not think to do it during my test. I do not remember if that is also an accessory. It is not. Okay, so he just needs to keep that. And I spent a while, I could not, on stream last time, I could not figure out what the robots were that the guide was talking about to build up Cube. You can see he no longer has, like, what was it, 240? So I did find the enemies. It was, when I saw them, I did run into them on stream before. When I saw them, I did not immediately think robot. I thought Froggo, because it looks like a frog. There's a red one that I think spawned on its own before, and now it'll spawn with 2 green ones. And if you kill the red one, the green ones break down. But if you kill the green ones and then kill the red one, you can get power parts. Unfortunately, the red one does attacks and they're very strong, but hardly has any health. I mean, the green ones also hardly have any health. They have ridiculous defense. Which, Akira is the only one that seems to be consistent in damaging them. Sometimes, but his damage range is so inconsistent. They'll either take 3 hits or he'll one-shot them, and there's no in between. It won't 2-shot him, but the green ones have no attack that I've noticed at all. They will counter every single hit though, with a field-wide attack that is barely any damage, but a bunch of status effects like drunk and sleep, and that's what makes these panties so useful, because they provide sleep immunity. I got him something, I do not remember what. Maybe the unicorn horn? That also makes him immune to sleep, so he can also help in those fights. And, 44 Magnum is his final weapon. They got the aerial mail on him. And he's got the aerial ring. I don't know what the aerial ring does other than just vitality. But the aerial equipment also provides petrification immunity. I am kind of hoping that's not going to be important on the final boss, but it was important for one of the secret bosses. If you flee 100 times, you just get a boss fight, and I think that was the one that petrifies. It was otherwise not difficult. None of them were actually difficult. and Mirasame is his final weapon. And unexpectedly, I think the old boots. Just old boots provide more speed than Genji's tabi. Okay. So if I end up having trouble on the final boss, I might probably go get Pogo or what's his name? The wrestler I had before switching to Sundown. They get max health, and Pogo's final skill is just an instant, really high damage skill. And yeah. So if I have trouble, I'm probably going to get rid of Sundown. But I did get him quite a few power parts, so he still dies pretty quick, unfortunately. But he has a little more survivability now, at least. Okay, and as far as I know, this is the exact same dungeon from the medieval chapter. But I don't know what enemies are going to be here. I imagine probably the same ones okay, not the same ones I had been fighting. Some time if they want to go. Okay, and we're just waiting. Finally. Hardly any damage there, just debuffs. And I've only seen it petrify once in that one battle that I did not save after. So whatever I got for that enemy, I didn't get a keep. Okay. Yeah, that's why his final skill is really good. But it's got ridiculous range, and it has to be used at that ridiculous range. I was kind of hoping Cube would use the healing counter. Okay. Oh, I forgot that it also paralyzes. So every fight in this chapter worries me because enemies can just destroy me just because. I believe if I didn't pick up any of the treasures in this section in the medieval chapter, I could have picked it up now. But I don't think any of it was particularly any good. There's also that grove with a bunch of healing items that I couldn't find last time. I thought that it just wasn't in the chapter, and I was just checking the wrong spot. Because that's actually where Pogo was at. And the healing items there actually infinitely respawn. If I leave and go back in, I can get more. So that's really nice. I didn't max out, because healing items are probably not going to be super useful. But I have 47 of them, and they're single target. So the most useful ones are, yeah, an AoE heal. Like if I could pick a target with it, that would be a lot more useful. But because I have to use it on myself, it's just not particularly good. Okay. That wastes 2 of their attacks. I think I figured out enemy turns, and they are absolutely stupid. Every action I take, an enemy can get a turn. Every ending of a charge, an enemy can get a turn. When I move around, enemies can get a turn. So it very quickly feels like I'm not doing anything. That's going to do anything to it. Nope. It's a lot of health. I thought that would do a debuff as well. Sometimes it can. Wow. It's not who I thought I had control over. Jeez. They really don't want me healing. Okay, it died. Those things also have a chance to drop power parts, but they are just a bag of hit points. They're a really long fight. That's not the right way. It's been a while since I've been through here. Okay. It's the first time he's done significant damage to more than one enemy with that. think I'd prefer if he did his heal counter instead. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on the final boss, because apparently he has an ability that just disables your, not disables, but cancels your charge attacks. Expect that to actually kill both of them. So these are the robots. It's super tempting to go for more health for Cube. I think they have 60 hit points, and the red ones I think have 16. The problem is if I get close to one of the red ones, it's probably going to kill me. Now that's why this game. Yep, there it goes. Yeah, this isn't worth the trouble. If it was the regular fight, when I had one red one and two green ones, that I would try. But that's just too many to have to deal with only two characters that can fight. Like, I know one of those was a counter, but that is way too many turns for him to get one of mine. I think this is the right way? No, it's the other way. So there is one more of the secret bosses left. And I can only... this again. I can only run into it after getting right to the end of this dungeon. I'd hoped by putting him away from the enemies he would counter more with the healing, but he's not doing it. Okay, that was considerably less, but it was instant damage, I guess. This again. I don't know where exactly I need to turn back. But one of these rooms, I just turn around. And I end up in that. I think it's that void space I was at the beginning of this chapter. Okay, are we here? No? Then where is it? I'm gonna have to check the guide again. Probably. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check the guide again. It said I'd get to a statue room and just turn around. Okay. Oh, I won't. It's exactly what I did. It said I'm standing before the Demon King and just turn around and leave. And, no. Nope, that didn't do it. Okay. Maybe I have to talk to him first? That would be weird. I guess I'll find out. I've been waiting for you. Okay, maybe I have to actually make him appear. Yeah, that must be it. My name is Odio, King of Demons. Okay. Just turn around and leave. You cannot escape. From my world. Okay, then somewhere in here is supposed to be the boss. But I think I have to... You lost child from another dimension. I fling you into the world of death. Okay. Okay, we're gonna see if there's anything special I need to worry about here. Okay. Well, one thing to note is I can flee from this battle, but it just restarts the battle. I don't know what he's even going to do from here. I will save him for healing. I doubt this will work. I don't think it worked on any of the other bosses. Yeah, it just misses. Thanks for that. Huh, okay, he's just not doing anything. I will take that. I could try, see if this, we can buff him some. Okay. So now it's over because I no longer have a healer. Yeah. Okay. I thought it was just going to immediately reset the battle. Sure. I probably should have had Akira heal himself. And now he's gone. Okay. So I have to restart the battle again. No, that's not run game. Okay, that's more what I expected. Just immediately throw him back in. Probably better to not use things that have a charge time. Okay, as long as I can keep one person up. His, that attack he does weakens him. Or it can. There we go. That's a good drop. See if the guide says how much health he has. I don't think it does. Oh, okay, he does not have a lot of health. So he should actually be pretty close. I didn't think it would because I couldn't scan him. And there we go. And that'll be the last of the aerial armor. I think Sundown doesn't have one. Hey, it's aerial boots. Okay. Okay, game. He has gloves. The ring. No, okay, he has the mail. And he doesn't have one. I think more than anything he needs the petrification immunity. I don't think there's really anything I can do to make his defense any better. Or really his. Technically I could give him a better helmet. Maybe I should just do that, because if I'm not fighting those robots, he doesn't need these. No, because... No, that's not... Because I do not go back to the Demon Palace immediately from here. Yeah, I start back where he started this chapter. So I have to do the... was it Forbidden Land again? If I run into a decent fight of those robots, I'll try to get more health on Cube. Huh, and nothing, okay. Nice. thing again. I really hope that doesn't send me someplace random. I would really rather just get through this dungeon. Okay, I'm gonna give him the crude hat, since I'm not gonna run into any of those robots worth fighting in here. I don't know why Cube is so rarely countering with the healing, but he used it all the time before. They really want me to fight that. It's just not going to happen. If I could actually consistently kill the green ones, wouldn't be too bad. Sure, game. And now he's using it as a counter. He needs to do that a lot more. Yeah, he's gonna take a turn after every single one of my charge attacks. And this is the crap I'm talking about. Enemies get way too many turns. I still no power parts. I put up with it once. I'm really tired of those stupid things. They just have way too much health. I've been waiting for you. Is this the same scene? Looks like it is. Okay. My name is Odio, King of Demons. Yeah, it's the exact same scene. Okay, so before I actually confront him, I don't know how long this is going to take, so I am going to run to the bathroom. I know it's also a two-phase fight. I don't think it like leaves the fight and goes in again. I think it's just. Anyways, yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Let's get back to this boss fight here. Okay. I'm going to skim the guide for this real quick. Okay, so the final boss does use petrification, so everybody needs to have something aerial, and they should now. Okay, I think it's the final form that can negate your charge attacks. Okay, welcome. I've called each of you here to ask you some very, very important questions. Heroes, each of you may be, but what has the rest of humanity done for you? All anyone's ever done is ask for your help. They distance themselves from harm and rely on others to save them. Are such people even deserving of help in the first place? That is my first question. My second question for each of you individually. Why? What is the reason for your fight? Why do you continue? To rebel against the system? Shut up. Don't start if you can't deal with the consequences. Okay. Very well. You have all been victorious in your self-important battles. Self-important and indeed selfish. Is it right to hurt others to achieve your own ends, no matter how important? That's a question you can ask yourself, man. You are all the same as the maggots that lived in this realm, just like them. Say goodbye to this sinful life of pain and woe. Well, those are sounds, of course. Okay. Okay, that's creepy. Okay, so the way I understand this, I want... Oh, come on. I want my healers next to the party, and then the party needs to attack the mouth. I can kill him by attacking the bowl, which is... okay. But, apparently it only takes 1 damage from almost everything. I don't know about the eyes, though. So, I guess let's see how this goes. Yeah, Kira and a Cube are going to have to be basically dedicated healers. It doesn't look like he's doing too much now, though. So maybe it's the final phase. It's going to be really bad. Okay. I actually thought the mole was in range of that, but apparently didn't do it. Didn't even say that it missed. That sounds bad. No, never mind, he's already done that. I guess I just didn't see the attack name on that one. So I guess for now, Cube can be the dedicated healer. He's doing plenty. Okay. So I think maybe I should try to back him away from the mouth so that he doesn't counter with an attack, and hopefully counters with healing. Unless the mole is only at the very top of that, but that's not how hitboxes have worked so far. I would say that I'm over-leveled for this, but I don't think that's true. Okay, that did hit him, okay. Oh, one of those is dead. That was a long animation just to heal. Okay, so that's supposed to put him in the second phase, killing the mouth. Maybe I have to kill all of them? Because it didn't move. The eye can move, that's even creepier, okay. Alright. Okay. Okay, so this form can cancel my charge attack, so I have to use the quick attacks. There's a lot of hit points, and this is the form that can petrify as well. Okay. So, Akira is worthless, except as a healer, since all of his attacks are, almost all of his attacks are charged. Okay. I did not expect that to also do damage. That is the ability that cancels charge attacks. I don't remember if this is a charge. I think it is. Jeez. I was about to say it might be a mistake to get near him, but apparently it doesn't matter. So he's just as bad as the regular enemies, getting so many turns for every one of mine. It's good to know. And Cube is not countering with healing. Okay, and that has knockback. And he spams it. Come on, guy. I've not actually had a turn, game. Do something else. Love healing? What? Okay. Okay. Really don't want to use tequila because it causes drunk. I think that's all my healing items too. Yeah. Except for all of these. Okay, so I can debuff him. I don't know that that's going to help because he also debuffs me. Okay. I should probably space characters out, but then... I mean, I guess they'll be alright healing themselves. As long as I can get to them in time. Or, yeah, to get their turn in time. Oh, that was much better. Oh, for God's sake, game. I didn't even act. Spacing out is definitely going to be a bad idea. Because as much as he likes to spam that cancel attack, everyone's just going to die without AoE healing. Or maybe not. Okay, that's a horrible sound. Thanks for that, game. Okay. That was not... Okay, that was not too bad. Just... a lot of healing. Wait. Oh. Okay. You win. Now, finish me. Okay. So I do know that there's multiple endings here. Let's see. So I'm going to say so I can show both of them. Okay, I'm going to start with yes. This is the bad ending. Doesn't even fight back. Oh, he does. Okay. It used to be a strong attack, so I was worried that might actually do damage. Alicia. You fool. You stupid, stupid fool. Okay, that's the end. Sure. That was not a good ending. No. Okay. I mean, that is. I mean, it's a bad ending, so. It does not look like anything else is happening during the credits, like the other chapters had. So I'll see if there's anything after this, then reload the state and pick the good ending. I'd like that it's a choice and not like something I had to do throughout the whole chapter or something. Because I would definitely get the bad ending. Does not look like there's anything else. And time spun on forever and ever. And back to the top. Okay. So now we spare on. Now finish me. Nope. Huh. I expected a scene, so I'm just going to leave him, I guess. What? This is the place. Excuse me. Sorry we're late. Oh. It's not over yet. Even if I'm beaten, I'll keep on living. You must know the meaning of Odio. From ancient times, until the distant future. In eras of peace, and eras of war. In all places, and all times. Huh. The impetus of all combat? I've never seen that word written out. The eternal sentiment that will not die so long as there are humans to perpetuate it. Okay. It is hatred. It is odio. I'm going home. With all of you guys. Somebody speaking through the comm unit. This is supposed to be easy. Everything within the ship must work in harmony. I was built to maintain harmony. Therefore, my will is absolute. Nobody will stand in my way. Anyone who tries will be terminated. But just in case, I am going to state at the start of each fight, I don't think there's going to be any problems, but just for safety, because I just want to finish this. Lee, Samo, grant me your courage. Zin Shen Quan's final technique. Ha! Foolish child. Zhuan Ya Lian Shan Quan. There you are. Hey ha ha ha, over here. Behold, cower before the sublime form of he who shall rule the land of the rising sun. Goo, goo, goo. These sounds. Guh, gruh, growl. Okay. Not bad, Masaru. You are such a tiny man. Your determination is admirable if misplaced. I am not impressed, though. The competition was not exactly stellar. I gave them quick deaths. First was that amateur, Namcat, and the Lucha wimp. I twisted Tula's joints in ways nature never intended. Then Max, and that fat ass, Iyuke, and the geezer, whatever his name was. They were weak, so they died. Now you fight me. Odie Oldbright. You son of a bitch. You didn't fight them. You just slaughtered them. Namcat's Ashwaza. Great Asia's Lucha. Eula's Armlock's Jackie's Strength. Morgan's Power. Seishi's Technique. And my anger. I'll crush you. So you're the one who wasted Pike. Ha 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 ha. Doesn't matter how many rats you rustle up. You won't be able to win against a Gatling gun. Come, now, the great Inko Buddha statue shall bring unto us salvation. Master Odio arrives. Stay calm. We can do this. Right, Matsu? I don't expect this to actually be any difficult. Let's just see something quick. Okay. I think these are like the reverse of the fights when I picked Orsted for the final chapter. It looks like I should be able to pick behind him. I think what I did to actually beat him... okay, anytime game. I think what I actually did to beat him was to just keep healing and let my counters kill him. I don't know if I have to do that again. Maybe not, because he's not healing for his counter. But to get a little more out of it, I'll get up next to him. Everyone else is going to be a ridiculously high level for their bosses. And Cube just has... well, I mean, I guess he's got a lot of extra defense and extra attack. But otherwise, he's not any higher level at all. Oh, okay. He's still pretty potato, so I'm going to stay here to make sure he doesn't die. Okay. Yeah, he can just use this infinitely, as opposed to the one-time use he had in the actual chapter. So this is probably, yeah, that wasn't difficult. I'm just worrying over nothing. Okay, this was instant. But it only hits to the left or right. Just one shot him, okay. And here's his final ability. He's also got max health, so this is not threatening in the slightest. Okay, just do ridiculously low damage. Or nothing at all. Sure, game. That's fair. I don't know what his problem is. When I was using him in the final chapter, that could do max damage. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure game. Sure. Since this is not... this was actually being done. There we go. Oh my God. Just randomly do, like, no damage. I will try showing this off, but it's got a pretty long charge out. But he's also got max health, so. And a lot of counters. Okay. This is more what I expected. There we go. And that ended it. Yeah, it's possible to learn that in his chapter. His Gatling gun could be pretty dangerous, so I'm going to also stay here. I don't think it'll be bad, because I did also build Sundown up as one of my final characters, so he should be fine. Yeah, he was fine. Yeah, again, I'm worrying over nothing. I think I kept using the kick in this fight. This one I legit have infinite health. Okay, yeah, so some of those is worrying over nothing, and some of them that did not feel good. Oh, I thought that was going to be how they get home. But then I guess we need a final scene with Orsted. What? Why can't I win? Isn't this my destiny? What is the difference between you and I? Get a grip already. I don't give a damn about fate or destroying or destiny or any of that crap. This isn't something that other people or some god or anything decides for you. You're in charge of your own future, so take the reins. You say you hate people, but you're still human yourself. All that makes you is a goddamn hypocrite. I see. I forgot that I was human, and I chose the wrong path. Was that always going to be Akira, or is that going to be the person I pick for this chapter? When I die, you will all be able to return to your own worlds. But don't forget, anyone can become a king of demons, as long as hatred still exists in any world at any time. Don't forget, anyone can become a king of demons. As long as hatred still exists in any world at any time. I will preserve... I will preserve? No, I will preserve Master's teachings. I thought that was weird for just a single line, but it wasn't a single line. I have faith. The dawn will always break through the dark of night. The love. That's all he ever says. Even when you encounter him in this chapter, that's all he will ever say. I'll continue my quest to be the strongest. And so, life goes on. I'm happy enough. At least I have a place to go home to. Still, no idea what the point of finding that sword here was. Absolutely no one can use it. Like, the guide even says, make sure you pick up the sword. Monkey's been busy. And my internet is being garbage, because of course it is. It would have to do it during the ending. Wow. I have no words. I don't know what the problem is. I'm not going to split this during the ending, so it just needs to get better. Now we get proper credits. Why is he using that? I think it's picking the last skill in his lineup. That's weird. It looks like it's starting with the characters I ended the game with. So that final chapter definitely had problems. It was okay until I got all 4 party members, and then I just could not win any battles. But overall, I think the game was pretty good. I had random issues, trouble in individual chapters. With the Kung Fu one, it's like there was no way to build up without getting 1 experience at a time. Actually, I think it was like 3. But it's still a really long grind in that chapter, and that was really dumb. I didn't know the sun looked like that in the past. I really like the music in this game. Okay, so I guess we get... this has to be based on the character I picked. Okay, So yeah, overall, a really good game. Just problem areas in it. Right, so I still have time in my stream, so I guess I'm going to switch to another game. Yeah. So I'm going to be right back, get that ready. Be back in a few minutes.